Jamuna Tira Vanachari Jamuna Tira Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. His form, divinity, Acharya, His Divine Grace, A.C. Bhaktivedanta Swami, Prabhupada ki Jai. Jai Om Nitya Leela Pravishta Astutar Sati Shri Srimad Srila Bhakti Siddhanta Saraswati Thakur ki Jai. Namacharya Srila Haridas Thakur ki Jai. प्रेम से कहो श्री कृष्ण चैतन्य प्रभु नित्यानंदा श्री अद्वैता गदाधर श्रीवासदि गौर भक्तवृंद की श्री श्री राधा कृष्ण गोपी गोपीनाथ श्याम कंद राधा कंद गिरि गोवर्धन की गंगा माई की जय जमुना माई की जय श्रीमती तुलसी महारानी की जय वृंदे देवी की जय ग्रंथराज श्रीमद भागवत की इस्कॉन गुरुवायूर की है इस्कॉन गुरुवायूर की है all glories to the fellow devotees all glories to the fellow devotees all glories to the fellow devotees all glories to Shri Guru and Shri Guranga all Shri Prabhupada ki hai and Shri Guru
to give introduction first. He's like to give introduction now.
Hare Krishna. Hare Krishna. Today we have a wonderful guest. His name is Mahaman Dasa. He is Prabhupada disciple. And just I will give a brief introduction to this audience. Mahaman Das joined ISKCON in Buddy Place, London around July 1972. After meeting Srila Prabhupada, he was then initiated by Srila Prabhupada. Various services rendered include Resident ISKCON Hyderabad 1982 to 1992, President ISKCON Vrindavan 1995 to 2002, and co-president Vrindavan from 2000 to 2004. Presently, he is General Secretary for many states of North India. He is a member of the ISKCON India Bureau, ISKCON India Advisory Committee, and former chairman of the North India Divisional Council. Mahaman Dasa is currently directing the construction of a beautiful temple in Indore, Madhya Pradesh, and is currently based there. He is fluent in English and Hindi and holds a Bachelor of Engineering degree from University of Liverpool, UK. He has passed Bhakti Vaibhav from the PhD. Our Srila Prabhupada Mahaman Das Prabhu ki.
Narayanam Namaskritya Naram Chaiva Narottamam Devim Saraswatim Vyasam Tato Jayam Udhire Nashtaprayeshu Abhadreshu Nityam Bhagavata Sevaya Bhakti Uttam Shloke Bhakti Nastaki Krishnaya Vasudevaya Devaki Nandanaya Cha Nanda Gopakumaraya Govindaya Namo Namaha. Thank you very much, Radha Kant Prabhu and Mukunda Prabhu and all the devotees, Matajis. I am truly honored to come to this spiritual place, Guru Vaya, under the shelter of Shri Krishna, Lord Shri Krishna. This is one of the Divya Deshams, places of God. Of course, our understanding of Divya Desha is different from what the common people of other religions think. This is actually the land of God, because here Krishna himself is present here as Udupi Krishna. A very wonderful story about Udupi Krishna, and the whole area of Kerala is blessed, very pious land. And of course, Padmanath Swami temple also, Amripatram, so many other Divya also connected with Krishna and his pure devotee, Srila Prabhupada. Kochi is the place in the last port which Srila Prabhupada left in India. Prabhupada started his journey on the Jaladuta on 13th August 1965. That was started from Kolkata. And from Kolkata, we went to Colombo, Sri Lanka. That was the first stop in Colombo. And then from Colombo, when we came to Kochi, that was the next stop. And in 1965, around this time, the dates exact I don't know, but approximately at this time, Prabhupada started Janmashtami celebrated. On the Jaladuta, on the boat itself, he celebrated Sri Krishna Janmashtami because he had to come to Kochi because the Bhagavatam sets, 200 sets of Bhagavatam, an easy journey to other planets, 1,000 copies of easy journey. They were shipped from Mumbai to Kochi because this Jaladuta was not going to go through Bombay. So Prabhupada arranged, single-handedly, he arranged that the books will be picked up, he picked up the books in Kochi and then continued the journey from here, Kochi, to the next port. He crossed the Arabian Sea. After crossing the Arabian Sea, he reached Egypt in Africa, and there is called Port Said. Port Said, he reached there, and then finally crossing the Red Sea, Mediterranean Sea, and then Atlantic Sea, crossing all those, he reached Boston in America. And that was on 17th September 1965. After a 35-day journey on board the Jaladuta. So for us, this whole land and the Kochi and many other places are very auspicious. And this is associated with many devotees and Lord Chaitanya himself who visited Udupi. Also, that's in Karnataka, but many other saintly persons have come. So it's really a land of God. And we are actually very fortunate. We thank all the devotees here, and also especially thank His Holiness Bhakti Vinod Maharaj. He's my very dear friend and colleague. And I was very fortunate to want to come with him many years ago for some meetings and all that. Such a wonderful place. And I'd like to thank Maharaj, and also I'd like to thank His Holiness Jaya Pataka Maharaj, because he's always inspiring all the devotees to do very vigorous preaching, very dynamic preaching. Despite his ill health, he is always encouraging everyone and always in a preaching mood. So, having said that, I would also like to say that this is the time period like when Srila Prabhupada was 1965, and then he reached New York. That is Boston. First port was Boston. Second port was New York on 19th September 1965. Then he went to England for some time, and almost 1 year there was quite a lot of struggle Prabhupada faced. And in 1966, around this time, around the time of July, between mid-July and end of July, he actually got ISKCON registered. So you can say that this period was the birthday of ISKCON, birthday incorporated. So I'm going to speak a little bit about the incorporation of ISKCON and how Prabhupada struggled so hard, but his always vision was to have a worldwide international society. So today just chant the verse. I can chant it to myself because the time is a little less, and read the translation. And then I'll speak a little bit about how Prabhupada had incorporated ISKCON. That's why we are here today, worldwide, devotees from all over are here, members of ISKCON. So this showcase is it written, otherwise I can just read it to myself. Okay. Nunam pramatta purute, it's a very well known word. Nunam pramatta purute vikarma yad indriya priti aprinoti na sadhu manye yata atmano ayam asan api eshada asha deha. Very important verse. Prabhupada quotes this verse from the 5th canto, 5th chapter, sloka number 4. The speaker of this verse is King or Lord Rishabhdev. He is the speaker of this verse. And we'll skip the word for word, we'll just read the translation. When a person considers sense gratification the aim of life, he certainly becomes mad after materialistic living and engages in all kinds of sinful activity. He does not know that due to his past misdeeds, he has already received a body which, although temporary, is the cause of his misery. Actually, the living entity should not have taken on a material body, but he has been awarded the material body for sense gratification. Therefore, I think it not befitting an intelligent man to involve himself again in the activities of sense gratification, by which he perpetually gets material bodies one after another. But by his divine grace, Srila Prabhupada. Begging, borrowing, and stealing to live. So, to live for sense gratification is condemned in this verse, because such consciousness leads one to a dark, hellish condition. The four sinful activities are illicit sex, meat eating, intoxication, and gambling. These are the means by which one gets another material body that is full of miseries. In the Vedas it is said, Asango hi ayam purusha. The living entity is not really connected with the material world, but due to his tendency to enjoy the material senses, he is put into the material condition. One should perfect his life by associating with devotees. One should perfect his life by associating with devotees. Prabhupada says, this is the only way to get perfection, to associate with